Hello, Real Truth. Man, oh man, you are quick draw on that business. I may have waited too long. I hope I didn't. We just had a helicopter. It's been circling for a while, but came so low that it left a shadow of the helicopter in my yard. So I was trying to get a shot of it. Hey there, hey there. Now I don't hear it. It comes back and forth, but let's see if we can get a video. I mean, it's huge. It had markings on it, but I didn't get out in time to see what the markings are. But man, they almost landed in my front yard. This part of my yard right here, as they flew by, the shadow of that helicopter was all the way across my grass. One of my boys could have thrown a baseball and hit that sucker. I still hear it flying around. They want my coffee. I don't have any coffee. Well, I can still hear it, so I wanted to listen just in case they come back. See if y'all can see what that helicopter has on it. Can y'all hear it in the background?
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me? No, they can't hear you. We were listening for the helicopter.
Where's the helicopter?
Doggone it, I waited too late. That's my little grandson talking. I know. I mean, they came. I mean, my street's like a little valley. They came down through here. And, I mean, good grief. The shadow was all over my yard. They've been circling for a while. Oh, he is precious. He's still in his pajamas, so am I. Hence, you're not seeing me, you're seeing the sky. There's one little bit of puffy cloud. Skies aren't too bad today. Daggone it, I don't hear that helicopter now. I wanted somebody to tell me what kind it was. I mean, it didn't have markings on it that were police, military. I barely caught. And of course, it takes a minute to go live. It wants you to title it and all that mess. Like they never got this stupid thing to go live. I can still hear it in the distance. But it was, I don't know what the markings were on it.
What's this? What's this?
Well, let me tell you, years ago, that's a little, I don't know, it's off of something, Pumpkin. Years ago, where I lived, a neighbor had planted marijuana in between his dad's cornfield plants. And I had helicopter flying, hovering over my house and hovered right in my front yard. And I called the airport, I called the police, I called everybody. I wanted to see what in the heck is this helicopter doing? And then ended up finding out that's what it was. But it was so low and loud, it kind of scared Ethan at first. So I was trying to get him calm. And I was trying to answer an ugly person on a comment on YouTube. And I just figured by the time I came outside, they would fly away. Well, I heard them coming back, so I ran out here. I mean, the shadow of the daggone thing went over me. And as I looked up, I mean, it was almost commercial markings. It was some kind of commercial markings. But before it was, what I know for a fact that they were doing circling for narcotics. But I mean, I can just barely hear it, but I can hear it in the background. So I was hoping we'd get a shot of it. and you all could tell me what those markings were. But listen, when I came outside with this phone, and I should have done everything inside real quick, I could not believe when that shadow went over me. I mean, it was, well, you see where those trees are. This is how tall the trees are. That blasted helicopter was almost touching these trees. I can still hear it. I'm not going to go in so I can't hear it anymore in case we get a shot of it. But how crazy. And went over to the next street, started to turn around, circle around. I thought it was going to come back again, but it didn't. It went the opposite direction. So I don't know what somebody's doing. I mean, you could just hear them even in the background. They were just doing big circles. Big circles. Look at that. Can y'all see that tree? Let me see if I can get it to. Can y'all see the dead leaves on the trees? If I could stop shaking. It is crazy. I may as well show you while I'm waiting on the helicopter. See, there's dead leaves on my apple tree. Look at the dead leaves here. Look at all these dead leaves. I mean, they're falling everywhere. Look at this tree. I mean, this is like October weather. Well, let me take it back in now. Look at all this mess. Look, leaves everywhere. I mean, we're definitely having, so if I can, look at those dead leaves. This tree up here, they're already turning yellow. It's getting down in the 50s at night. I mean, this is crazy. And of course I can't, he said, it's crazy. Tell him, it's crazy. Tell him it's crazy. Well, I don't know. I can't see y'all's comments. 29 of you here. My goodness. Love y'all's little hearts. I can still hear that helicopter. I mean, my little neighborhood's a bunch of old, boring people. I'm just about the most exciting thing going in this neighborhood. And let me tell you what, that's not saying much. Except with all of my drama. YouTube drama. Craziness is what it is. I wish I could see chat. No, baby, don't smack me in the face with the leaf. I'm going to have to change my title now. It's going to be say, well, it was supposed to be look at this, and I can't find it. Man, I wish I'd have been live. I started to come out here and would have let y'all seen that helicopter and then that big old shadow. I mean, the shadow went all the way across my yard. Big old helicopter. I mean, it's a big old helicopter. I mean, it's like a military helicopter, only it had commercial writing on it. I mean, it was huge. It was bigger than, you know, like the Medvac helicopters. It was bigger than one of those. Daggone thing was huge. Oh, well, I thought I had something exciting for you, and it sounded like they were circling back. That stinks. Let me see. I don't know. I'm going to let you look at the road. I'm sure not going to let you look at me. I haven't even brushed my hair today. Look how the sun's behind the cloud. Well, no, the sun is past that cloud. I'm not going to blind y'all. Can you see the sun's over here? And it's just reflecting on the cloud. Sun's already passed over us. Yeah, I put one of my lawn chairs. I've got vertigo, so I put one of my lawn chairs, didn't mean to show y'all my nasty porch, in the road so I could look up and not fall down with my vertigo. Get you a chair? No, Nanny's gonna turn this off and we're gonna go back in. Let's try to see the comments. Is it setting where it should be? Yeah, it's a little off. No, everything's been off. Our weather's off. Everything's off. Shoot, fire. We've been having October weather all of August. I know. It'll come back through. Won't that be something? That's what I was thinking. That would stink. Daggone it. Daggone it. My little detective out here with me. But yeah, that thing was so low and so loud. He jumped up in my lap. Daggone it, I know. Tell him. Here, tell him. Listen. He don't have it down yet. Say, listen. What have you got in your mouth? Besides your tongue. Well, Fringe Files, I had a big old helicopter, as big as a military helicopter, only it was painted white and had commercial writing on it, that daggone near landed in my front yard. And I was trying to get a picture of it. I could still hear it in the background. And I'm afraid as soon as I end this live, it'll come back through. Well, I can't hear it anymore. It must have left. But I know that sucker circled 6 times. I mean, if I, hadn't been trying to console Ethan and get him to be happy about it, because I didn't want to leave him in the house upset. I mean, it was low and loud. When I came out the front door, it was blowing the leaves. And this is how tall these trees are. And it was blowing the leaves. It came right down the middle of this street. And then made a big shadow in my front yard, blowing the leaves around. That's how low it was. But I had a narcotics helicopter before, years and years ago, and you could tell it was a police, military something helicopter. This wasn't like that. Walmart, yeah, I live close to a Walmart. It's about 1.5 miles. I don't know. It's odd. I can't hear it now. But anyway, we just been kind of lounging around. He's still a little sick, and I'm still a little sick. So we just been taking it easy today, but that was just kind of odd. I wish I could see chat. Anthony Electric, hi honey. How are you? I am so proud of you. Listen, you have more subscribers than me now. You're going to be a big old channel before you know it. I'm so happy for you. I watched your video last night. Gave you a thumbs up. You're a doll, baby. Oh, it's coming back. It's coming back. Listen. Can you hear it?
Let's go back. Let's go back, Richie.
Here. Wait. Oh, shoot. Did you see it? See, it's just making circles. Did y'all see it? Or was I shaking the phone too much? I know, it's flying fast. That's the thing. If they were looking for somebody, you'd think they'd be going slow. They're flying fast. See if they come back. And I hope nobody needs down my street. If they do, it's family. They'll just have to park in the street. I'm not moving. Wait a minute. Now I can't see.
No. No.
I know, it's just a glimpse. Well, listen, I am on the direct path for the life flight, and that could have been one of their helicopters. They circle around us now. They did come straight over my house. Yeah, it was white, but the markings were commercial, and it flew beyond the trees, and I really couldn't see what the markings were. But it was bigger than our health net, the life flight planes. I mean, we were directly on their diagonal flight line. And some of the neighbors complained, so now they have to circle out around us. But that helicopter didn't circle out far enough. So I'm not quite sure. I'm not sure what it is. But it didn't have the markings like our health net. This was a commercial. I mean, and it was just, I mean, it could have landed in my front yard. Didn't have room. No, our health net airplanes are white with gold lettering and gold and blue lettering. Well, I don't hear it now, and I'm having a hard time seeing. Nope, don't hear it. Oh, Ethan's waving bye to you guys. Oh, mercy. But yeah, I thought that was a little bit exciting. I wanted you to hear it. Or see it. I wanted you to see it. Tell me what kind of helicopter that was. It was as big as a big old military helicopter. I mean, it shattered my whole front yard. No, honey, I'm not. I started antibiotics today. Ear infection. Hi, Ethan. They're saying hi, Ethan.
Hi.
Hi, he says. Can you say Marfia? Can you say Marfia?
I could.
You can't say it? Okay. No, he's not going to say it. Yeah, I got blasted on Snafu's. Somebody's messaging me on that last video he did and said it goes to show for our character calling ourselves Marfia. And I informed that person we did not call ourselves Marfia. That was an insult that we embraced and turned it into something positive. So there's somebody over there on Snafu's. Out of everybody that commented, they picked me. I asked them if they were a troll. No. I said, well, you don't know enough about it. And Miss Alish, I closed it out and went back and borrowed a line. I told them I didn't have time or the crayons to try to explain it to them. Oh, and then the helicopter was here. I had to close it down so I could go live. So I don't even know how I finished it. So anyway, if anybody wants to go head over to Snafu's last video, and mine was the first comment. I don't know how many comments are below that thing now. And give me some backup. That'd be awesome. I've tried to be nice. Now they've insulted us, saying no wonder we're studying mental health. Lunatics. But I'm trying to be nice about it. Show them love. Up, the baby's mom's going to go out. All right, well, I'm going to cut this. I love y'all. I'm sorry it was a quick live for nothing and y'all didn't get to see the helicopter, but daggone, just my luck. So I won't be live tonight, but I'll see you in Porch Chat tonight. Give my antibiotics a couple of days to get me. My face is swollen, my ears been aching. I've been in a mess, so But I love y'all. Remember, don't be scared. Just be prepared. Share the love and the truth will come. And mwah, I love you all.